Greetings and welcome to TFT Tarot for today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. This is me, Oberon, with Goth Tarot, and it's my weekly look into shadow issues, philosophies, the things that make us brood or wonder. So I recently had some problems with our computer situation, and so I've upgraded. This appears to be the result. So let's get into the reading. As I mentioned, it's a collective reading for the Goth community, and I tend to use more darker themed kind of decks, and I have specific ideas about what I want the cards to be looking for. So I usually will layer the decks I use to that end, but I'm also going to throw in a very brief meditation at the end from the Earth and Bone Oracle set, which I often use here. But I've shaken up the reading a little bit, and so I'm going to just sort of focus in a different way. So the first card is going to be no position in general, but all of these cards are dealing with a much more shadow kind of way of operating your shadow. So the first position is, what is your secret knowledge or gift? And I know I do this in other readings, but I'm putting it at the front to identify it clearly. And I'm going to be using the Goth Tarot. And so that card, your secret knowledge, power, or gift, is so appropriate. It's the Magician. It's the Goth Tarot's Magician. Nice. So the Goth Tarot's Magician gives us the Magician as your secret power gift. And this says that even amongst your community of other actual magical kind of people, you are the key person. You are the one who is the magician amongst magicians, believe it or not. And so this is something that not everybody realizes, whether it's you realizing it about yourself or whether it's other people realizing about you. You probably make the most difference, have the most magical power than maybe most people you've ever met. So card 2, why is it important to understand and use this power? And for that, I'm going to use the Dark Grimoire Tarot. It's kind of Lovecraftian. And I hope I'm not giving anybody a headache with my moving background, but I just found a new use for a toy of mine. It actually was in there all the time. For the scrolly effect. Okay. Why is it important to understand and use this power? The Four of Pentacles. Because it's not meant for just one person to have. And that even though that contradicts maybe a little bit about what I said about you being the only person with that you know with the most magical power, whoever you are, all of you, amongst all of your friends. But it is important to understand and keep this to yourself, as I mentioned, that maybe this has to remain the secret. It has to remain what is within you. Maybe there's a sharing, but I think it comes at the end of really intense deliberations. And of course, that's really covered in my final position, where I use the Black Tarot to say where and how will it help others. And so the key to this idea of this great power you have, whether it's great magical powers or anything else, the abilities you have, the dark gift, as I've called it, how best to use it and where. So yeah, maybe I think that it's important to understand that you keep it for when it is most needed. It is that fourth side of the witch's pyramid, as they say. All right. Where, how will it help others? It's the Eight of Swords. Your abilities will help people break through what it is that contains them, whether it's an illusion or whether it's an actual thing that's going on within them. You know, most of the time when people feel they're trapped, it's usually something within themselves, some aspect, some part of their being that is making them be trapped. I'm just going to say that. All right. So that's what you need to use your secret abilities for. Now I'm going to move to the Earth and Bone meditation. I've used this here a few times and I really do like it. We're going to move back to my first screen here. This one is probably headache inducing, I don't know. I think they should just maybe move slower. So I'll have to play around with them and see. But yeah, it was a great thing to do. Anyway, spectrals. Take a breath and relax. Like a spectral, the illusions of the outer world constantly change and are therefore not real. Everything you once believed about yourself was based on well-intended fiction. Everything in your life is dependent on you. The energy that surrounds you is created by you. Gain control over this energy by embracing the fact that you are not helpless, but that you create your own world. Every lesson and hardship is meant to encourage you to learn, however difficult or joyous. The seeming physical world is an illusion. We can change everything with a shift in our consciousness. If anyone can do this, why is anyone not doing it? Awareness, acceptance, and intention comes first. For many, this is a difficult state to overcome since they have been conditioned to feel helpless. You, on the other hand, are connected to everything. You are the center of your universe. Our physical senses are incapable of comprehending anything that is not logical or linear. You have the ability to shift your mindset and realize how truly powerful you are. It necessitates a paradigm shift in thinking and living with the belief that everything is possible. Believe in yourself as a divine being. When you recognize your own power, you'll notice that like attracts like. Exiting the matrix is very simple. Recognize that you are in control. You are the one to set yourself free from deceptive illusions. Affirmation. I am strengthened as I seek the truth of my personal reality. I am the creator of my own reality. I am in control of my reality by how I choose to think. This card was very important given the reading because I think we will find that we all have that gift. We all have those abilities, and that's why this is a collective reading. And we all have the ability to save someone else, to shatter walls that are containing them, or ourselves. And I think that the spectral tells us that's our destiny as well as our birthright. So I want to leave you with that. Until the next time, have a happy